Killing vibes.
Even if it is Maro who constructed that house, it was not for free. There must be something they must have gotten from Mama Anne's, even if they might have exchanged things. Formerly, I had heard that it was okay. Ondari was supplying them with milk, and because they were having dairy cows, they were milking, so they were giving a scene Ondari with a very young girl making a video, which he is yet to go and show us. He promised to bring that video. So he was trying to say that it is as if Ondari and Esther, their business are over. Their business are over, and that is why Congrats mom wants to raise that wall. She's trying to raise it to the higher level, so that when she is inside, nobody knows, even if there is some.
Nishokalala.
Ponaka nanga mongongo na yo ebakiselangata Gérard Rosa Malili
Gaspierre
ici eleki présence physique na efficacité Okaka Horizon Shengana Chelovik Lutula 48 heures Iwa epesinga ultimatum ya suka Pitié Patrick et Bologna Matikali Okaka Horizon Shengana Chelovik Lutula.
Yes, my people, hello. Thank you so much once again for joining in today's reaction video. And this is Dr. Prince Odinga, straight away from East Africa, Kenya. So guys, as my title suggests, that's exactly what we are having in this amazing reaction video. So please just watch this video to the end. And if this will be your first time here, kindly I'm requesting you to consider by subscribing, because in this amazing YouTube channel of Dr. Prince Odinga, I do reaction videos. I analyze, I criticize, I react on the videos that are brought on this YouTube platform. And remember that my channel, it's just meant for educational purposes, and I'm also here to entertain my amazing subscribers with beautiful music from all parts of the world. So kindly, if you believe in positivity, this is the right channel for you to subscribe. So my people, today, you know, we always do say that the truth will come out, you know, the truth will always come out. And recently, first of all, you've been heard cases about the LGBTQ, you know, staffs here in the village, that some of the content creators, they are selling their bodies to make money, you know, and people have been doubting. Some took it serious, some, you know, were suspecting, but today we are having the reality about what has been said. Because yesterday I saw a group of men in a video where they were in a river in the name of creating content. But guys, I can tell you that when I watched the video, that wasn't about content, you know, it was about business. Youths are looking for attention, of which it's not good. So that's what we are having today, of which I'm gonna share with you. And as well, we are having this confused muzee called Mr. Kabuda, you know, this old muzee from Korea here, who is totally confused, and he doesn't understand what he normally tell people about our culture. So this muzee, let me start with him. Mr. Kabuda has come out with a video where he is very bitter, telling lies about Aya Mumarwa's family and Mama Anne's family. So according to Mr. Kabuda, he's claiming that, you know, the family of Marwa, they acquired the land from Mama Anne's family illegally. Because according to Kabuda, you know, he's clearly saying that the family of Marwa, they used to do business with Mama Anne's family. So when that business failed, they decided to take their land. So maybe before we proceed, let's just listen from Maka Kabuda. What is he telling the people about Marwa's family and Mama Ann's family, then we are coming back shortly. In the meantime, like the video as we proceed.
Congrats, ma'am. She was saying, you know, you, Ma'am Ann, you are very ungrateful. You don't even remember that it is Marwa. It is Marwa who constructed this house for you. And when she talks that, I go back and I think that actually poverty, and they are looking those people as poor people. Because I believe, even if it is Marwa who constructed that house, it was not for free. There must be something they must have gotten from Mama Ann's, even if they might have exchanged things. Formerly, I had heard that it was okay. The Wandari was supplying them with milk, and because they were having dairy cows, they were milking, so they were giving them. And the bill was so high. The milk bill became so high that this Mama Ann's and family could not afford to pay cash. Then now Wandari struck a deal and they said, okay, if you cannot pay this, if you don't have money, we are not going to give you milk for free, but instead you people give us this piece of land. That is my research. Give us this piece of land so that now we can make the deal done. We can finish it. I think that is how the Wandari family acquired that piece of land. And I believe there was a boundary. But now they are forcibly trying to occupy the other piece of land. That is why now there was that drama, there was that saga.
Yes, my good people. So you've heard it clear from this clip. That is Kabuda, who came out to defend this ungrateful family of Mama Ann's. You know, this family that has no shame for sure, you know, because the things which they are doing on this YouTube platform about Marwa's family, I can tell you that these people are very ungrateful and are very crazy. Because guys, first of all, you know the story of Mama Ann's. It is known because of Marwa. Marwa is the one who went there to their village. He bought land, but when he saw how his close neighbor was living, how Mama Ann's family, they were struggling, my people, the travel commando decided to chip in to support the family of Mama Ann's, you know, to have at least a home, to have at least a house, you know. And for sure, the world never expected the family of Mama Ann's to be ungrateful after what the travel commandos family, they did to them. But now you can see who human beings are. You can do good to them, but later they can even forget where they were. You know, you can see this family of Mama Ann's, it's now being used with the haters, the crazy people, to fight this family of Marwa, of which it is very wrong. And this can simply show the world that this family of Mama Ann's, they are ungrateful. So recently, some days ago, you saw, congrats mom, they were pouring the sand for construction, you know. They bought sand, they went and poured it outside their gate so that they can do construction. But the family of Mama Ann's, they were trying to block them. They were trying to stop them not to pour the sand, you know. Reason being, they were complaining that the place where the sand was poured is theirs, you know. So they never wanted Congrats Mom's family to put there the sand to a point where they wanted it to be transferred to their compound. Something that for sure, it showed how they are ungrateful. Why will they do so? Why can't they just, even if it was their land, first of all, why couldn't they just let the family of Marwa pour the sand? Because the sand, it wasn't going to stay there forever. You know, it was just going to be there for some days for construction. So why will they want to take the sand away from that place? That only it really showed that the family of Mama Ann's, they are ungrateful. So even Congrats Mom, she made it clear that this family, they are ungrateful. You know, why will they come to stop us? And yet, we are the people who made them to be who they are. You know, of which it was very crazy, my people, and the world for sure, it is still in shock. But as well, guys, remember Congrats Mom herself, she made it clear in her video that the place where they poured the sand belongs to them. You know, that's what I heard from Congrats Mom in our native language. You know, she was trying to share that the place where they poured the sand is their place. But she never wanted to go deeply because she made it clear that the issues about lands, it's supposed to be solved with the men, you know, the male, not ladies. Ladies here in Africa, guys, unless maybe you don't have a husband or you don't have sons around you, it's when you can do cases about land. But when you have your husband, you have your sons are there, you know, they can handle issues about the land. And that's what Congrats Mom, she did. You know, she told the family of Baba Ants that for sure, let us use this sand, but later we will solve out this issue about the land while my husband is there. You know, that's what Congrats Mom, she said. So now, this Mzee Kabuda has come out to defend this ungrateful family of Mama Ants, where he is now saying that, you know, the family of Marwa, they are not good people. They have been using them. They acquired land from them in a wrong way. And I want to ask here, Mr. Kabuda, if this family of Mama Ants, they were poor, you know, they had nothing to their pocket, how could it be possible that they could have asked the family of Marwa to be giving them milk? How, guys? Because remember how the family of Mama Ants, they used to struggle to a point whereby they used even to sleep hungry. They had no food. Even their kitchen, it was almost falling down. So how could it be possible that this same family could be able to order milk for them, daily milk from Marwa's family? How could it be possible? So now Kabuda is telling the people that, you know, after the family of Mama Ants, you know, they failed to pay the money of the milk. It's when now, you know, Congrats Dad's family, they decided to acquire their piece of land. And my people, I'm like, if that's the case about the land, why couldn't Mama Ant's family sell their piece of land to buy a cow so that the cow can be producing milk for them? You know, if really they wanted to have a cow or they wanted to have milk, they could have sold their piece of land to buy a cow, but they never did so. So how could it be possible that, guys, this Mzee here is now talking nonsense that, you know, it was about the land they acquired it illegally, they never, I don't know, paid the milk. So that's when now Congrats Dad, he decided to take over the piece of land. And I'm like, guys, as well, it was a fair game, you know. It was a fair game. If they took the milk from Marwa's family and they failed to pay for the milk, they decided that now we want to cut our piece of land to compensate you. Is it bad? Me, I can see it's a legit business, you know. The family of Mama Ants, they ate something that never belongs to them. So they were supposed to pay for it. So if that was the case, then I can see that it was a fair game. It was a fair business. So this Mzee here coming to tell the people that, you know, it was very wrong. And as well, guys, who can do such kind of a business? Who can do such kind of a business? I think if that was the case, then there was supposed to be an agreement, you know. There could be, these people, they could have wrote an agreement that we are going to pay you after this and that. That's how it was supposed to be. But now Kabuda, you can hear what he's telling the people is totally crazy. This Mzee is a liar. Because trust me, the family of Marwa, the land they bought from Mama Ant's family, they bought it in the right way by giving cash. It wasn't like it was something for return. Like, oh, you took our milk, now let's do compensation. No, they bought the land in the right place, with the right formula, not by stealing. Because, guys, why will will Maro's family steal from Mama Ann's family? Because guys, Mama Ann's family, these are grown-up people. The mother, she's okay. She's mentally okay. The father of Baba Ann, he is mentally okay. He's a man who is okay. So if really they sold their land to Maro's family, was it wrong? May I see people who are okay, people who knew what they were doing. It's only that they are crazy right now, that they have sold their piece of land, they have nothing, maybe just the home, so they are bitter about Marwa's family. They want even now to take what is not theirs. So this Mzee here, Kabuda, you are confused, you know, you don't know what you are saying. You are jealousy. You are jealousy of this family of Marwa. We know very well who you are. You are just bitter that the family of Marwa, they are progressing very well. You are bitter that your ex-wife, she's doing very well. Why am I saying this Mzee is bitter? Is because she can see how Congrats Mom is working hard even to fence her home. Congrats Mom, she's making good money, you know, of which it hurts this Mzee. When you look at his Sarah, by the way, his wife is called Sarah. Sarah is just there waiting for Kabuda to go and insult Marwa, to go and tell lies, so that at least they can get something to put on the table. So for sure, this Mzee is not happy to see Congrats Mom that this mother, she's working hard. Kabuda, you need to tell your wife as well to work very hard. To work very hard. What a shame. Anyway, guys, let's listen from this another clip here, because Maka Kabuda never stopped there. What is he telling the people about Congrats Mom? Then we are coming back shortly.
And it is somewhat funny. I have seen NT, the Nairobi teacher, saying that Ondari is preparing to marry a young wife, a very young girl. That Nairobi teacher has seen Ondari with a very young girl making a video, which he is yet to go and show us. He promised to bring that video. So he was trying to say that it is as if Ondari and Esther, their business are over. Their business are over, and that is why Congrats Mom wants to raise that wall. She's trying to raise it to the higher level, so that when she is inside, nobody knows. Even if there is some drama, nobody can realize that there is some secrets. There are some activities taking place inside there. So according to the teacher, that Ondari maybe has called it a quit, and he is preparing to acquire, to have a new wife, a new chick that he has been seen somewhere, that girl. So we are yet to see and celebrate his marriage, as we have always done with Uncle Good. And I don't know whether Uncle Good.
Shame on you, Maka Kabuda, and you are Nairobi scammer. Shame on you, all of you. You are just crazy. You guys, I can tell you that you are the biggest gossipers we have. These people can gossip. These people can lie. Like these people, they have no peace with this family of Marwa. And the guys, trust me, for sure, the lazy gangs, they are not sleeping because of Marwa's family. They will look for anything to make views. They will talk anything to make money, of which it's crazy. So now this Mzee here is telling the people that, you know, Nairobi teacher was talking about Mr. Ondari, that he is looking for another young lady to marry. He is looking for a young wife, so that he can marry her. So Nairobi teacher has promised his subscribers that he is going to bring a video to show them, you know, how Congrats Dad was with the young lady. And I'm like, guys, it's crazy. So if he will bring the video, so what? If he will bring the video, first of all, of Congrats Dad having a lady, so what? We've seen Congrats Dad, first of all, creating videos with young youths around, you know, in order for them to grow their channels. And in this case, I've seen a young lady who is called Imelda, you know, Imelda Africa, if I'm Imelda something. That's the lady who I've seen Congrats Dad for sometimes making videos with her. And that lady, we heard it clear that she is a daughter to Ondari's friend. You know, her father used to be the friend to Mzee Ondari. So when that lady finished the school, she had no job. Life is difficult. She decided to go to Mr. Ondari so that Ondari at least can help her as well to grow her channel through I Am Marwa. And that's why you've been seeing that lady always feeling free to make videos with the congrats dad, just educational videos. So now these people are here twisting the story that Mr. Ondari is looking for a young lady to marry. He is having a young girl around who for sure he wants to marry. That's why, congrats mom, she's busy, you know, building the wall. Guys, it is crazy. So how is this wall going to defend congrats dad not to marry this young lady, if that's the case? How is this wall going to stop congrats dad not to marry if he wants to marry? Congrats mom is just securing her home. Is trying to put enough security, because these lazy gangs, they are crazy people who will go even try to jump to congrats mom's home so that they can see what is going on, so that they can even record what is happening to congrats mom's home. So that's why she decided to fence her home for security reasons. So now these people here are very bitter that congrats mom is doing this because Mzee Ondari wants to marry. That's none of congrats mom's business. If Mzee Ondari wants to marry, he can marry and he can build for her wife, his wife, a house. Trust me, if congrats dad, if that's the case, let's go with it the way it is. If he wants to marry, because he's a man who can decide if he wants to add a wife, it's normally in Africa. So trust me, there is no way he can take his wife to Mama congrats mom's home. You know, in this case, Mzee Ondari will have to look for another place, you know, to put his wife. That's how it should be. So this Mzee coming here to tell people that, you know, don't know ABCD, Mzee, you are crazy. What am I saying in our native language? That this Mzee is going insane, you know, is not okay mentally. Mzee, you need to wake up, because you are really crazy. You don't understand yourself. Why are you too much concerned about Mzee Ondari's journey? Why do you want to know how his journey is going? Who is he working with? Have you ever seen him talking about you? Have you ever seen congrats mom talking about you? So who are you to be talking about them? You are always there that, you know, this family is bad. This family, it's crazy. You are the one you are bad. Why are you always following other people's marriages? Guys, it's crazy. These lazy gangs, they are very crazy. They are very dangerous. They can use this family of Marwa, like in any ways to make views, of which we won't allow it. It's a big shame, and trust me, these people will never end well. These lazy gangs, they will never end well. They will always be scattered. They will always be failing like something else. Anyway, guys, let me know, what do you think about this Mr. Kabuda? This confused element we have here in the village. You know, actually it's not from Nyabohanse. You know, some people wanna feel like maybe Kabuda, Mr. Kohera, is born and raised in Nyabohanse village. My friend, this Mzee is coming from the interior part of Korea, very far away from Nyabohanse. If you will travel from here, Nyabohanse, to his home, you can spend like maybe 3 hours, you know, to reach in his home. He is from the most interior part here in Korea. But he is busy focusing to Marwa's family. He is busy looking for where his ex-wife was married. How crazy, how desperate is this Mzee? So now, guys, let's move ahead to what I was telling you at first, that there are boys, you know, they are youths, not only boys, and also ladies, who they are using this YouTube platform in a wrong way. They are just hiding that they are content creators to make money, to do business. So when they get money, they are building, and people will ask you, well, which kind of a business is this young man doing? He's a YouTuber. But when you look at their channels, these people, even they have no views. Even their channels are not monetized. But those people are building big mansions, they are living luxury life. And I'm like, how do they make money? I'm not jealousy, you know, and Prince Odinga, I've never been jealousy that my brothers and sisters are building. That's always my happiness to see people building. But how are they building? Are they building in a genuine way or in a wrong way? We've seen those who are building, those who are living a life that deserves to be real, you know. Somebody like Maro, guys, when you go to Maro's channel, Maro is making money, he's making views, and his content is selling. So trust me, Maro's projects, they are real. And many others, Dev Jr., and also Odinga, my content is real. But there are those people, when you look at their channels, they have no views, you know, and you understand that YouTubers, content creators, you must have views to make money. You must make views to make money. But those youths, those boys, when you look at their channels, they are not monetized. Some, yes, their channel are monetized, but the views which they are getting, trust me, they cannot build. So that's where now the problem has come out from. People have been asking, how is this happening? And for sure, it has been raising a lot of questions. It has brought a lot of questions to a point whereby even the government is now aware that there are content creators who are using the YouTube platform in a wrong way. But now the problem with the government, it's now including all the YouTubers from Nyabohanse, that all the YouTubers who are building, they are doing that business. You know, all the YouTubers who are living luxury lives, they are doing that business. That's how now the government is going wrong. But now, today we have here some boys who I want to show you the clip and tell me, is this really the real content that people can create to make money? Is this the real content that even YouTube can feel satisfied? Guys, I can tell you that even this clip which I'm going to play you here, I'm doubting maybe it's gonna go against the YouTube guidelines. I saw young men, you know, in a river, they're like 10, you know. Some are wearing, you know, the ladies' pants. Some are, you know, spanking others from the back. Like, it's crazy. And that's why for sure I can tell you that people are selling their bodies for views. Let's listen from this clip. And we are coming back shortly. In the meantime, like the video, share the video as we proceed.
Killing vibes. God.
Yes, my people. So you've seen it by yourself from this clip here. I know you watch people's content who are taking bath in the river. I know you have got those content creators who you love the most, who create content while they are taking a shower. And even me personally, I have those who I normally watch them, you know, bathing in the river, of which it's a nice content, very educational. So tell me, from this clip which I've played here, because these boys you heard, they are creators, you know, they are content creators who went in the river and they were now bathing while creating a content. Tell me, is this the real content? Is this content educative? What can you learn from this content? Guys, it's not content. This is not content. This is a business. Boys are here doing business, selling their body, looking for attention, and that's why we are here to expose them, you know. So you've heard by yourself, you've seen by yourself that there are these content creators who for sure they are using this platform in the wrong way. My people, I want to ask you, can you compare this content, for example, with Maro's content? Can you compare this content with David Jr.'s content? You can never. You can never, because the content of other content creators, it's real, guys. You can learn from them. But now see, from this clip, I can tell you that the men are at work. A man wearing a bikini, a grown man. They are not like maybe they are babies. These are grown, mature people wearing a bikini. A man wearing a bikini. Let me first. A man wearing ladies' pants. How crazy! How crazy! This is very crazy, and for sure there is a lot coming, and the government will deal with these people, because now these are the people who are in business, you know. These are the people who are trying to spoil the name of YouTube in Nyabohanse. And trust me guys, you know, this business is happening all over the world. In the entire Kenya, this business is taking place. It's only that, you know, Nyabohanse, it is exposed. We have this YouTube platform where things are getting out quickly. But this business, we've had it from different parts. They normally call it Sim 2, where you sell your body, where you make clips, videos, you send to people. They send you money, you start building. They send you money, you buy big vehicles. That's how some of the YouTubers, they are doing business. But it's not only in Nyabohanse, like it is happening all over the world. It's only that Nyabohanse, we are exposed. So now you can see from this clip, these are the people who are trying to make YouTube look bad in Nyabohanse village. These are the people who actually they are being used. You will find that maybe they are being used to make this village look dirty. That's why they are doing crazy videos here, selling their body so that people can go watch. Oh, I watched that man. That man has got a good body. I want to inbox him, we do business. Oh, I watched that lady. That lady, oh, she has a beautiful body. The guy go in box, they do business. And for sure, guys, I can tell you that people are building here in the village. But when I try to ask, how is that person building? I don't know. You know, this person always go to Nairobi for some days, but when he or she comes back, she always bring big things. She always bring big shopping. She always, like these people, they go in Nairobi. That's one thing I've come to realize, that some of the ladies especially, they are not selling their body from Nyabohanse. They always travel to Nairobi. They go find a good Airbnb. They sit there, they record their bodies very well. They send to those their subscribers who are in need of those videos. Then they give them money. Then they come back in the village to build. They come in the village to do a big change. And I'm like, guys, for sure, poverty is a bad thing. Africans, we are being used, you know. People are being used in the wrong way. And this is also because the government here in Kenya, there is no job, guys. You find youths, they have gone to school, they have got their certificates, but there is no job in Kenya. So they are being forced to do that business for them to change their lives, of which it's very wrong, guys. You know, sometimes we want to blame people. It's like this is what we call poverty is real. But the people, you know, they are supposed to use this platform in the right way. They are supposed to do the right content, because still it can pay. As long as you are very positive, you are consistency, you are doing the right thing, you are focused, you will make it. The problem comes whereby majority of the youths, we don't want to give ourselves enough time, you know. We want to rush, like, let me rush. How can somebody build before me? How can Maro be on top of me? I want also to be on top. So people are trying to do business here just because they want to prove a point, of which it will end up putting them in a big problem. It will end up putting them in a big mess, because now the government is watching. And you understand that, guys, we have the DCI. People are educated. If, for example, people will come to my home, you know, they find that my channel, it's not monetized. But Prince Odinga, I'm making money daily, I'm building. When they will try to do the research, they will find that Prince Odinga have no business around. I have no activity running, but I'm building. That's where now they will raise questions. How do you build? Where do you get money? And that's what is coming next. You know, somebody will be, the DCI will be coming for people from their home. You will be asked, how do you make money? Yes, we've heard you are a YouTuber. Show us your channel. Show us the revenue, how you make money. They will be going there, they find like somebody's making maybe $10 in a month, maybe $50 in a month, and that's where now they will start facing the law. How do they make money? I don't know if they will say that, they will say that we have sponsors. I know that's what they will say, that, you know, I have a sponsor from abroad who is sending me money, of which, remember that it's still illegal. You guys, you send us money because you love our content. You send us money to help us grow, which is very okay. You know, it's very positive. But some of the people, according to what is going on, according to what is being said, if they will be taken to the court, they will be asked, how do you make money? That I have a sponsor who is from US. He always send me money because he loves me. She always send me money because she loves me. How? How? Where did you register? Because I understand that for somebody to get a sponsorship, you have to register. That's how I know. So tell me, if those people will be taken to court, they will be asked, how do you make money with these people? Where did you register? What will they say? That's where now I'm telling you that karma is coming for them. People are supposed to change. People are supposed to do the right thing, or else their lives are in danger. Trust me, these people, you know, right now they are making money, but how sure do they trust these people who are sending them? Okay, they send their videos, naked videos abroad. How are they sure that those people who are receiving those videos, they can never expose them? There is a last time you saw what happened to one of our ladies around here, who she went in Nairobi, and actually not in Nairobi. She used to sell her body from her home. She used to film her body while she's doing crazy dirty stuffs, sending abroad and making money. But what happened after the business went off? Those same people reached us out and they sent us those videos. So even these other boys, these other ladies who are using this platform in that way, trust me, they will be exposed, you know. So it's about them to know what they are doing. They are supposed to be careful. Anyway, let me know, what do you think about this video? What do you think about these guys who are really trying to make YouTube look like a bad business? But when you look, guys, YouTube is something very nice. It's a beautiful platform that has changed people's lives. And we are here always to appreciate Marwa, who brought this YouTube in the village in a positive way. Marwa never brought this YouTube in a wrong way. Marwa brought it in a positive way, you know, and people are using, they are also working hard to ensure that their lives is changing in a very right way, you know. So tell me, what do you think about these people who are doing this kind of a business? And trust me, you know, YouTube, they are just using it as a tool to attack others. But this business these people are doing, mainly they are using other apps. You'll find that they are using their WhatsApp apps. WhatsApp, they send their videos through WhatsApp. They send their videos through Telegram. They send their videos through other platforms, you know, of which YouTube, if they could have done so, their channels could be blocked, you know. Their channel could be down, because YouTube has got a very strong policy. You can never post videos while you are naked, you know. You can never post videos while you are doing crazy things. You will be banned. So YouTube is a peaceful platform. It's only that people who are crazy, people who, I don't know if they are not educated, they are just using YouTube to tarnish other people's lives. Anyway, thank you so much, guys, for watching the video, for liking this video, for sharing, for subscribing. I really appreciate, you know, my work as your doctor is to bring you the information the way it is, in a positive way, just to analyze, we criticize, we expose. Because, guys, this YouTube here in the village, it is surrounded with many people. We have scammers, they are here. Dr. Prince Odinga, I expose them. We have those who are doing crazy business here, we expose them. Jealousy people who doesn't want to see others progressing, we expose them here. So that's my work, and I really appreciate the fact that I have a strong audience that always appreciate my work, that always come to support me, and for sure I can tell you that injection must continue. We must expose these crazy people, guys. Thank you so much. Until next time, this is your number one Dr. Prince Odinga from East Africa, Kenya. One love.